we're in a rental car for a day, getting final provisions and everything before John takes me back to the Fort Lauderdale airport, and we're getting the last of our provisions so he can take off to the Bahamas.
Without you.
And what's the car we have? A Mazda?
A big Mazda.
It's nice.
Listen, why aren't you filming the part just before when you were yelling at me?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's trying to upload his Bahamas stuff. Health visa things you got to do there. He starts to upload it and then resets everything, and all the information that I spent the other morning filling in, we had to do it all over again, and twice, because he kept putting in the information incorrectly in the wrong spot. So yeah.
I've never seen the Gulf Stream like this before. I mean, you could row a canoe across today. It was, Sandy, that's too bad you missed out, because you would have enjoyed this. Guys, on the Navicula, we carry propane. Propane is the most dangerous thing on this boat, except for me. Now, the other day, the solenoid shut off for the propane failed. So I had to replace this solenoid. It's about $170. I could have got a cheaper one off of Amazon, but you know what? I don't want to screw around. I bought the exact replacement part for the propane because, you know, propane is lighter than air. It goes down into the bilge, and then when Sandy turns the switch on, the boat blows up. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. But anyways, no, we're going to keep her around. So propane is very dangerous on a boat. Gasoline is another thing. You know, once you catch fiberglass on fire, it's pretty impossible to, you just let it burn. Fiberglass and fire do not mix. Very toxic. You're dead. You know what? That's why, you know what, we have a smoke detector behind our electrical panel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you know why? Usually that's where a fire would start. So we put a smoke detector behind the electrical panel. If it goes off, we know we got an issue, and we can just kill the power or do whatever we can to get off the boat safely. So, yeah. And a couple of container ships, 1, 2, 3. They all come up on my VHF here, and down below they come up AIS, which shows the name of the vessel, the course it's traveling, and the speed it's traveling, and it tells you a bit of description about the vessel, like the length of it. Anyways, what it really does, if you feel like you're on a collision course, if you look at that, it'll tell you how many nautical miles you're going to miss or how close you're going to come to it. So I just went in behind one there, and I got as close as less than a kilometer. But you know what? No big deal. You know, daylight, we could see each other perfectly. But anyways, a nice thing to have, AIS. Now, I don't have a transmitter, which means that they can't see me. Now, there's no reason for that right now, but I mean, there is a reason I should have it, and there's a reason I shouldn't have it. If you have it, people know where you are. Good people and bad people. If I don't have it, then I get to see them. They can't see me. Now they'll pick me up on radar, but you know, that kind of thing. So you know what, I think a transmitter would be a great idea so people can see me, be safer. I got nothing to worry about around these areas, and you know, but in some areas around the world, you would shut off your transmitter, and that way nobody can see you. Run black at night, real cool, like, you know, so you want to be stealth, right? So you no navigation lights on, nothing. But again, that's pretty dangerous because other people are doing the same thing with no navigation lights on. Anyways, that's the way it is. Kind of fun. Different world. Hey, water world. It's always nice to have something in you. Hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are great for a passage. You can put them in your pocket and then eat them later. We pre-cook things. I pre-cook things. Did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah, it was me that wanted all this stuff ready. And so I have coffee in a thermos. I have eggs. I have bologna and bread sandwiches. You know, without Sandy here, I get to eat what I want. Not bad, but the Bimini channel here, like it's a sandbar that moves back and forth. So the markers are never like what the chart says. And you've got to get your mind around it and go through the markers that you see visually and watch your depth, but not as what the chart says, because that's not where they are. I mean, it's like that in a lot of places, but this Bimini one, I've come in here before and touched bottom on the way in and the way out. But today, beautiful, beautiful, nice depth. I think they must have done some work here. Awesome.